It has been a whirlwind of events for CC Sabathia since his election to the National Baseball Hall of Fame. There was hardly a moment to catch his breath before he was whisked away to Cooperstown, the hallowed ground of baseball legends. Then came Tokyo, where he took in the Los Angeles Dodgers-Chicago Cubs series at the Tokyo Dome. And of course, there was a stop in Florida, where he met with the New York Yankees during spring training. Amidst all the chaos, one thing remains at the forefront of his mind: his speech. Preparing for a Hall of Fame speech is no small feat. Even for a man who once stood on the mound under the brightest lights, delivering one of the most significant speeches of his life brings a different kind of pressure. But Sabathia already knows his central theme. He wants to honor the strong black women in his life, the ones who shaped him, guided him, and lifted him up when he needed it most. I feel like I want the theme of it to be, "I was raised around a lot of strong black women," Sabathia told Fox News Digital. "And I feel like, without them, I would not be able to be in this position." He speaks of his grandmother, the woman whose backyard grapefruit tree doubled as his first pitching practice zone. He talks about his mother, Margie, who put on catcher's gear just to be his practice partner. He recalls the sacrifices she made, ensuring he had what he needed, even when times were tough. And then there is Amber, his high school sweetheart and now his wife, who stood by his side as he built his career and their family. But Sabathia's story is more than just personal, it is cultural. He is not just a Hall of Famer. He is a symbol. His tilted cap, his baggy jersey, the Jordans he wore every game, these were not just fashion choices. They were declarations. He grew up in the golden age of hip-hop, and his presence on the mound was proof that baseball, a sport with deep historical ties to black athletes, still had room for the culture that shaped him. "I grew up in the 80s and 90s, he said. Even the way I wore my hat, the way I wore my uniforms, wearing the Jordans. I just wanted to speak to the kid in me. If I saw myself out on the mound when I was 9 years old, I would say, I want to be like that." He found inspiration in legends like Dave Stewart, Rickey Henderson, and Dave Parker, players who played with undeniable swagger. He remembers watching Andruw Jones, just 2 years older than him, take the field in the World Series as a teenager. It fueled his dream, making him believe he could do the same. And now, on July 27, Sabathia will take the stage in Cooperstown, delivering a speech that will no doubt resonate beyond the world of baseball. He will talk about his teammates, his coaches, and the game he loved. But above all, he will shine a light on the people who helped him get there, especially the women who gave him strength. There is still time to fine-tune his words, to make sure every message lands just right. But knowing Sabathia, when the moment comes, he will do what he has always done: step up, deliver, and leave a lasting impact.